Hi Leo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to check out your cusp sign, because some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. If you hear weird noises in the background, it is my dog Max sleeping on the sofa next to me, which I will show you so you see the sound you're hearing is not my stomach grumbling or some evil presence. It's just Max the buzzsaw sleeping away. So all that being said, now on to your November 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. Leo, you're starting out with a bang here with the World, and this is a very good card. This is being in control, having more control. It can be karmic cycles ending, karmic cycles beginning. It could also be the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to bring you more control. You know, you may find that in November or in October, you may have been catching some flack for what you said to some people or to the public. It's almost like I see you going, I don't believe this stuff that comes out of my mouth sometimes. So I feel like, you know, this could have been in a speech, in a video. It could have been with some friends. I don't know. But I feel like you are a little surprised by some things that you said. And they, you know, people may have been a little ticked off at you about it. You're gathering your forces and your strengths, Leo, because you're getting ready to embark on some new journey, adventure, project, plan, or idea. It's almost like as if you were playing a football game and you were in the end zone and somebody threw a football to you and you caught it, because it's going to be good for you. This is also a time of strategic planning for you, because some of you Leos can't keep doing the same old thing that what you were doing, or you don't want to. Either you can't anymore for some reason, due to mitigating circumstances or changing circumstances, or you don't want to. It's one or the other. You're going to have like this new polish to you, Leo, where you're going to be looking sharper, dressing sharper, feeling sharper. Maybe you've got new clothes, change your wardrobe, change your hairstyle, been working on yourself in some way, getting massages or working out, you know, swimming, jogging, you know, at the gym, whatever. If you feel like you're kind of boxed in and you have challenges coming at you from all sides in November, no worries, because you're going to be like the master of handling it all. You may be very instructional to people in November, pointing things out that people need to pay attention to and be aware of, or showing people things that they're missing or overlooking, or just giving them instruction on what they need to do. If you're single, you may even be catching the eye of somebody who's going to be interested in you. And if it's not catching the eye of somebody interested in you, romantically speaking, this could be in a sense like somebody likes what you're doing, your talents, your skills, your motivation, your drive. And they may say, hey, we want you on board. We want you to represent our product. We want you as our spokesperson. We want you. Well, I sneezed right there, and a very good psychic that I knew years and years ago used to say, that means it's the truth when you sneeze. So somebody's recognizing you for something, Leo, either for your talents, your skills, or they're attracted to you. So November could be quite a happening month for you. So the next card you have, Leo, is the Justice card. And this is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, lawsuits, divorce settlements. It could also be dealing with legalities of any kind. And if it's not legal, it could just be situations that had been unfair and unjust for you in the past are now becoming fair and just. Some of you that are dealing with legal things, you may have to be taking legal counsel, and very likely some situation gets thrown out of court. Something gets tossed. If somebody has tried to hitch their star to your wagon and they're stealing your work, your ideas, your information, or misusing ill-gotten information from you in some way, or money, you may take some kind of legal action against them. Somebody that's riding on your coattails has been stealing from you, or created a business that's almost like identical to yours. Anything you do where you're showing people how it's done, you're going to reap the rewards of that. Calculated events are falling into place, and some things you didn't think were ever going to happen, or you had lost hope of them happening, are now starting to happen in November. You may find that you have to uphold your honor or prove yourself with all kinds of facts, whether it's legal or not legal, but you may have to find a way like where you have to back up what you're saying with like proof, evidence, facts. If you've had somebody in your family that was holding judgment against you that was kind of harsh, or a friend, any kind of, or ill will or envy or being twisted about you in some way, that in November may finally start to disappear. But I wouldn't expect to see that until you get past the 15th of November. Some of you are going to have a new relationship that's going to start. And the new relationship that's going to start could be with somebody that is connected to the legal system in some way. They could be a court stenographer. They could be somebody that draws pictures in the courtroom. They could be a lawyer, a judge. I mean, I don't know. They could be, working for the prosecutor's office. I have no idea, but some of you, there could be someone that you're going to get entrenched with, involved with, and maybe not in love, could be another kind of situation, a friendship or a work relationship. But for many of you, it is love, and they have some connection to the justice system, law. You may even have to take some advice and things under advisement from a lawyer or a judge that's advising you what steps you need to take or do in your future. The card you have next is a very good card. Leo, your cards look pretty good for November. That's good to see. You have 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, yay, that's wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You feeling at peace and filled with happiness and contentment. It could be letting the good times roll. You could be partying it up. That kind of energy circles around here. Or some answered wish or answered prayer could be happening for you. You're going to be busy this month. Lots of things you got to do, you got to do, you got to do. You're going to have to schedule a lot of appointments. I see you having a lot of phone appointments, Zoom appointments. You may have also doctor's appointments. Like, it's not just one thing. It's like, yeah, I got doctor's appointments over here. I got to have these Zoom appointments on the computer. I have to have appointments where I'm talking to people on the phone. It's like all these appointments and communications and people you're going to be talking to all month. Caution yourself against headaches. You could be prone to headaches because of this. And even though a lot of these things are really positive, it's just like a lot. So it's just creating a lot of, I don't know if I want to call it stress. It's kind of like stress, tension, stress, but it's from busyness. Some of you are going to sell off something old or something you've had a very long time. And my guides say an old jalopy. They say weird stuff because, they lived in a completely different time than we're living in now. So this could be like if you had an old car that you had taken apart and you were using for parts, or an old car that you bought and you saved a long time and you weren't really riding it anymore, but it had some kind of value to it, either because it was old or it was valuable to you. You very likely will sell that. And it doesn't just have to be an old jalopy. It could be something else that you have that was old or you've had a long time that had some value to you that for some reason you're ready to let go of it now in November. I do feel if you decide to do this, this is going to turn a pretty penny for you, and you're going to do well financially with that sale should you decide to sell it in November. But I would highly recommend you don't try to sell this until around the 19th through the 30th, 19th through the 30th of November. Some of you are going to feel like really hopped up, like really happy, and like riding on some kind of high about somebody you've recently met. It could have romantic potential to go somewhere for you. That could be why you are. Or it could be like of somebody you're just so in sync with and you're like, this is going to be a great friend for me or a great networking connection for me. But there's somebody you're going to be all hepped up and hopped up that you met. And if you don't see it, for some of you, it could have already happened in September or October, and you're on the high from it in November. Or you meet them in November, or maybe it's going to happen a little later for some of you in December. And I feel whatever this is, it's true, blue, and genuine. This is not some like fly-by-night thing that's like here today, gone tomorrow. It's not that kind of thing, whether it be a friendship, a networking connection, or a love relationship. For some of you, you're going to start to build a life with this person in the future. Some of you may really have a lot going for you this month, and you may find that you have to show up and give some kind of presentation. And the presentation that you give is going to go really well. So if you're like trying to get something off the ground, it's going to go really well, or in the presentation, it's going to go great. The next card you have here, Leo, is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This is either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could also be you, Leo, if you have a rising or a moon sign that is an air sign. It could be a child to you. It could be a child in your life. It could also be a messenger about truth, knowledge, wisdom. It could also indicate an adult that's young at heart or immature. There's some kind of breakthrough and some kind of decision that has to be made for either you or this Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords may be getting things organized and getting ready to leave a situation or to travel. I really feel like it's travel. They may take a new initiative and be like a spokesperson, which came up for you earlier in your world card, or a front runner of something to do like internationally. There's things that are going to get found out and unearthed and uncovered, and the Page of Swords is at the root of it. They could be the one exposing it, rooting it out. I feel like you have a lot of synergy, is that how you say it, with this Page of Swords. Like you're in sync, you're in the same frequency and vibration. You share very similarly with this Page of Swords. Like I said, some of you, this could be you, but it could be somebody else that's connected to you. Even some of you, this could be even a love partner coming in for you if you're single. It could be an air sign love partner for you, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. They have a lot of knowledge. They possess a lot of talent. There could be something frilly about them. Either they're real frilly in how they dress, or something is like outstanding about the way they look. Like they may come across like very unique in their appearance or how they dress. They also bring in a new way of looking at things and a new way of doing things. They also are going to elevate things up to the next level. So in their own life, or if this is one of your rising or moon signs, or it's happening in your life. But either way, you're connected to them. They like the way you think. They may think, wow, Leo's got some grandiose ideas or grandiose ways of presenting themselves, but they like the cut of your jib. They like your ideas. They're like on board with you. You may want them to, if they're connected to you in some way, you may feel like they need to settle down. They maybe need to calm down, not be so loud, boisterous, outgoing, obnoxious, or whatever. So some of you may like that Page of Swords, but you may feel like they're a little over the top to you at times. So you have to see how Page of Swords plays out, whether it's one of your rising or moon signs, or whether it's somebody else you're dealing with. But it wasn't really negative. It wasn't a negative card for you. Your last card, very good, Six of Rods. Victory after a battle. Good for you, Leo. Like to see Leos getting their victories there. You're coming through with like more noteworthiness. Is that a word? You're going to be like more recognized. More things you say and do are going to be more noteworthy. People are going to be listening to you and paying more attention to you and taking pause and being like, wow, Leo, what's Leo have to say here? I'm interested. I want to listen. They got valuable insights and information. Or, hey, they're really hot looking, or I'm really into them, or whatever it is that you're going to think. You're going to be impressed. Or people are going to be impressed by you is what it is, really. There's going to be new plans that you're going to be making, new things that you're going to strategize, map out, plan. A lot of strong energy for like mapping out the next phase of your life or planning some important things that you have going down in your future. Like soon, near future, not far out future. You're going to be paying off debts and or any money that you've borrowed from anybody. Anybody you borrowed money from, you're going to be paying them back. Any loans you took out, you're going to be covering those loans. That kind of activity comes up around you. Your spirit is elevated. I think that came up earlier. And you're going to be operating from like a higher frequency and vibration. Didn't that come up earlier in your reading? I feel like I heard that before. Any challenge that comes up against you, you are going to not back down. You're not going to back down from any challenge, and you're going to win. This is a time where you're going to be really strongly dealing with facts and putting things in writing. Could be contracts and things that of a legal nature, like I go back to the Justice card. It could be other things you're putting in writing. Maybe you're going to write a journal, put things in a book, write a blog, I don't know, something. But I get putting things in writing comes up here. If you're not in a new romance yet and you're single, you got no romance coming up. And literally for some of you, it's in November or literally just around the corner in like December or January at the latest. Again, I get this is the time where you're going to be catching people's attention. And you may feel like, well, I already catch people's attention. Well, it's more people, or it's new people, or, people are going to really be listening to you, learning from you, paying a lot of attention to you. Quite interesting. So the gemstone crystal I got for you, what's good for you to meditate with, wear, sleep with under your pillow, whatever you want to do, you've got, this is goldstone. I believe this is actually a man-made stone, but it's pretty cool. It's real sparkly. I don't know if you can see that well in the camera. It's got little flecks in it. It's actually like a power stone for you. It's going to make you feel like it's really going to resonate with your sun. The sun, you're ruled by the sun. It's going to give you the ability to have more pull and sway in what you're presenting or teaching. It's also going to help you be more articulate when you do have to give any speeches or presentations. I feel like it goes with the Six of Rod card. It's like success. I'm going to show you Max again. See, Max is right there. So please don't think it's my stomach. Somebody asked me that last month. I'm like, no, if my stomach made that much noise, I'd be seriously worried. It's got like a good vibe to it. It's going to enliven you, make you feel like happier, more uplifted. It's just like the perfect stone for you for this month, and it goes along with your cards. It's going to make you feel more grounded and give you more adjustments internally to external forces that you may feel like are trying to infiltrate your life or cause you troubles. So, man, I don't know, Leo. I would definitely get a big old goldstone if I were you. I think it's called goldstone. I don't think this is sunstone. I'm pretty sure it's goldstone because I think sunstone is a natural gem, but I know this one is a man-made stone. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And you might want to check and see if you're still subscribed, because I've had a couple people under the comments say, I thought I was subscribed and I'm unsubscribed. I'm not unsubscribing anybody. So if that's happening, I don't know how or why. So you might want to check that out and make sure you're subscribed if you thought you already were. If you would like to get any of the special videos that I record, so I hope this reading was of help to you and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can go check out my special video series I record for very specific topics at my Vimeo on-demand pages. Those links are always posted below each video of the most recent series I've recorded, down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them on the videos page on my website at www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the video series you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. The most recent video series I've recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out for 6 months. You may have already started being affected by that eclipse in November in Gemini in the month of October. So some of these energies have already started, but they're going to last for 6 months after the 30th of November. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic crystal readings, those predictions are still in play, where I looked into my crystal and gave you psychic predictions and messages for each sign of the zodiac as to how Mars retrograde was going to affect your rising sign is extremely important, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Those predictions start on September 9th, 2020 and go until January 2nd, 2021. We're out of Mars retrograde on November 14th, but there's still the shadow period that follows all the way until January 2nd of 2021. So there's still time. If you haven't checked them out, they're still in play as far as the predictions. Also, my past, present, and future psychic tarot readings using the Osha Zen Tarot deck. Those readings go out 1 year, and I think I recorded them in May. So we still have all the way until May of 2021 for those predictions to be in play. And my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those are very unique, using the very unique Osha Zen Tarot deck, and those predictions go out all the way until November of 2021. Also, don't forget, every month, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac as an expansion of these videos here. When I stop recording, I'm going to look right into this crystal and start reading for your zodiac sign next. And so if you want to see what else my guides have to say for you for November of 2020, you might want to check out the crystal readings for November. That link is also posted below this video. If you would like to donate and help support this channel and the work I do here with the readings I put on YouTube, there's a donation link down below underneath all those different video series links I have posted below. You just click on that donation link and it goes over to PayPal. And a big thank you so much for all of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me. It does mean a lot. I thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages channeled through me from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use different divination tools, different oracle cards, angel cards, tarot cards, my crystal, sacred geometry cards, animal totem cards. You never know what cards. And the predictions really do resonate with a lot of people. You may find that they resonate with you as well. So you might want to check them out. I'd love to see you on my social media pages over there. And some people have asked me, well, what sign is it for? I believe if you're directed and feel pulled to read those messages that I put on over there, you are meant to see it. So there's some message in there for you. Maybe one, maybe many. So you just have to check them out. So I hope you have absolutely awesome energy come to you this month of November 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.